Hello, ladies. I'm Pam Dreesinga, Executive Manager with TruAura, and I want to give you some tips on sharing TruAura's foundation with your clients and customers. Um, I've been in the beauty business a long time, and one thing I have learned is that if I can help my clients find a foundation and a skincare that they love, they will be loyal clients for a very long time. So I'm a firm believer in good foundation and helping somebody find the right one for them because they're going to love that and they're going to want to keep coming back for more. So the purpose of foundation is to even out the skin tone. Okay. We don't want to see it. We just want to even it out, which I have no foundation on. So I'm not evened out, right? We want it to hide imperfections. We want it to make our skin look youthful. And again, we don't want to see it. We don't want to feel it. And that's what I hear from my clients is like, oh, I just couldn't get it blended in. I could feel it on my skin. It didn't feel good. And that's not what we want. We want the opposite of that. You shouldn't really even feel that you have foundation on if it's a good foundation. So TruAura has actually two foundations. We have a perfect liquid and a perfect powder, and I'm going to share the difference between them and also how to apply each one. So hopefully this will answer a lot of your questions. First of all, our foundations are totally free of all parabens, phthalates, artificial dyes, even silicones. Most foundations have silicones in them, liquid foundations and primers. Silicones trap the oil in your pores, and it's kind of like wearing saran wrap on your face. So it's really important, especially if your customers are, want to improve the health of their microbiome and have healthier skin, that they use a healthy foundation. There's also no talc, especially in the powder. That's really important. So it's not going to sit in the creases. It's not going to accentuate any wrinkles. And talc is just bad for our skin. So, totally free of all the bad stuff. And it actually has very healthy ingredients in it. So it actually is like health food for the skin. So we're going to talk about that too. Let's start with the liquid. This color is deep beige, which is my summer color. It's July right now as I'm recording this. So I am using deep beige. In the winter, I use beige. Obviously, this is, darker. So the liquid actually has probiotics in it. So again, we know that probiotics help balance our skin and help our skin be healthy. There's also natural oils in this liquid, and don't let oils scare you. I have clients with oily skin using it and loving it. Natural oils are way better than silicones and most of the other ingredients in many of the foundations on the market today. And vitamin E, it's just so good for your skin. I prefer putting this on with a beauty blender or a sponge. And you can actually get them in a little package right from TruAura, the big one, and then I call it the baby one, which is great for underneath the eyes. You can use the liquid for a concealer. Just go a shade or two lighter for your concealer all the way underneath here. All right, a little goes a long way, okay? So don't use too much. I'm gonna start with a little, especially because I'm only gonna do half my face with the liquid. And that's all I'm going to use for half my face. And that should be enough. And shoot, I forgot to grab my other mirror. So hopefully this works. So just kind of dot it. And you can see how that color you can't really see it on my skin, which is exactly what we want. We want it to just disappear into the skin as we're applying it. I'm going to use a little bit more. I've got to get my forehead here. So you kind of just stipple it is best. So you're not pulling on your skin. I don't prefer fingers at all. Some people do use this with a brush, and that's fine too. But again, it's just evening out my skin tone, and I don't see it on my face. I've got a little red spot right there. You just want that to disappear. All right. Okay, so that's the liquid. I could put more on if I wanted to, but I don't like it real. I'm okay with the sheer look, but actually liquid does give you the most coverage it gives you the quickest full coverage, let's say. You can get fuller coverage with the powder if you continue to layer it or build it. But most people that are looking for a full coverage foundation will probably want the liquid, and especially those with drier skin will also love the liquid. Okay, but like I said, I have clients with dry skin and oily skin using, both. Uh, It just depends on what they're looking for, and that's what you want to find out. Like, what have you tried? What are you looking for? If they're a very minimal makeup person, like they're only going to spend like 2 minutes doing their makeup, they're probably going to want the powder because it's just so quick and easy, right? But if they've been using liquid, they have a lot of discoloration, that type of thing, then try the liquid. Something else I have done, I do like to meet with clients in person to have them try it if possible. It doesn't always work out, but I'll do liquid on one side and powder on the other and let them choose. Okay, that way they'd love it. So another tip, you can take the day lotion and make your own homemade CC cream with this liquid. 2 squirts of the day lotion with probably 2 drops at the most of the liquid. Mix them together and just do this. And you've got your foundation and your moisturizer all in one. So it's super quick and easy. And a lot of clients like that too. Okay. So there's a couple different ways to use the liquid. CC cream, concealer, your foundation. It will be a little bit more of a dewy finish as opposed to the powder, which will be more matte. Okay, so let's talk about the powder. The powder actually has prebiotics in it, and prebiotics actually feed probiotics. So our makeup that has prebiotics in it, and all of our powder makeup has prebiotics in it, actually helps our skincare work even better. How cool is that? So, and again, none of the dangerous, unhealthy ingredients that I mentioned earlier. It's got also vitamin E and something called a soft focus mineral blend. That's to actually help our skin look more youthful. And it helps absorb oil. So again, oily skin usually prefers the powder. I'm going to use the same sponge, same color, and we'll talk about color matching in just a minute. Swipe some on, and like, you can't mess this up. Okay, if you've got the right color, you cannot mess up this powder. And women love this, especially those that say, I don't wear makeup because I don't want to feel it. I don't want it to feel heavy. I don't want it to look makeupy. Put this on them and then go touch it. And they're like, it doesn't feel like makeup. I've heard that so many times. And you can actually continue to build this coverage and it will not get cakey looking or, end up in your creases. So powder is a great option. It just really depends what you're looking for. I use both. Sometimes I put a little liquid on and then I will take the powder and brush it over top. I use liquid more in the winter, powder more in the summer. It just depends. So you can tell that this is a little more matte, right? Because you can see that this is a little more dewy and this is definitely more matte. Okay, but they both blend in beautifully. Yeah. So if I'm going to be outside, like especially in the summertime, I will just use the powder. Quick and easy. Now, I did put that on with a sponge, but you can actually also put it on with a big fluffy brush. That will give you even more of a sheer look, or you're putting it over liquid. You can brush it on that way too. All right. So that's how quick and easy that is. Crazy, isn't it? Let's talk a little bit about colors. We have there's undertones in our skin that can be yellow, they can be neutral, they can be pink. The majority of my clients have more neutral undertones in their skin. If I look at their skin, I don't see yellow, I don't see pink, it's just more neutral. I actually do have more pink in my skin, but I prefer to put on a neutral foundation because that actually minimizes or neutralizes the redness a little bit. Does that make sense? So like ivory has a pink undertone. I can wear ivory in the winter. And then I switch over to the deep beige in the summer, which, yeah, deep beige actually has a little more pink in it too. So you just have to experiment with it a little bit. If you're not sure, send me a picture of your face, close up, no makeup, in good lighting. And that's how I have my clients, virtually match my clients too if I can't get with them in person, and we'll help you out with a color, because it's gotten pretty easy for me just because I've been doing this a really, really long time. But I do have my most popular colors. Okay. I would say beige and deep beige are my top two colors. They are they just work, you guys. They're just good. Now, and I don't have them all here. I can show you a foundation chart. If you need that, reach out to me. You can see maybe here. This is the beige and this is the deep beige. So you can see there's quite a difference. There's a lighter shade called buff. That's also a neutral undertone, and that I have quite a few clients using that also. There's a darker color called tan, and again, if you do get a lot of color in the summertime, or you're very tan, you need that color. So those are probably our most popular colors, but definitely beige and deep beige. And it does pay to have some demos of even three colors. Three colors would probably help you match 90% of your clients. So, once they try it, they like it, they're going to be sold and hooked for a very, very long time. Okay. So, here's another way that if I can't meet with somebody in person, I do want to try it first. You can put a little liquid in these little sample cups and have somebody try it that way. I have taken the disposable wedge sponges, which are over there. They're just little white ones. I have swiped them in the powder foundation and sent them to clients that way too, like a couple of different shades for them to try. So there are ways to do that also. But again, when a woman finds a skincare and a foundation she likes, she will be loyal to you. So I hope you have fun with the foundations. Please reach out if you have any questions or need any help. I'd be happy to help you with that. So have a great day.